Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new on this YouTube channel, you're very welcome. My name is Anissa Fon, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe and also hit the notification button below so you can get notified of each and every time I upload YouTube tutorial on this my channel. Thank you all for being here. So today we're going to be making a tote bag. Someone requested that I make her this bag, and she actually bought her material. So for this we are going to we're going to be needing main fabric. This is my main fabric. You're going to measure 37 wide by 60 long, and also for the lining fabric 37 wide by 60 long, and for the bucket you're going to measure 10 wide by let's say 12 long. And for the traps, you're going to be needing two of these, measure by 60 long. And for this, we're going to be putting a little bit of closer, since we're not going to put a zip. You're just going to measure a small piece by 4 centimeter, then fold 1 centimeter inside, fold, then iron it, then we're going to sew it, stitch it straight downward. So let's get started. Let's start sewing. So first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be stitching a lining fabric. You're going to put the right side of your lining fabric facing each other. Then you put some few pins to pin it, okay? Then you're going to stitch straight downward. Stitch a square rectangle, you're going to stitch downward, leaving like 5 centimeter open so that you'll be able to turn it around. Back stitch, remember when you always start your back stitch. 1 centimeter. Get to the end. So I got where I want to leave my 5 centimeter. Just leave that small hole, 5 centimeter. Continue stitching. So we just went ahead now, stitch the back all around. You can't really see it. Stitch it. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut the extra fabric, but before we do this, let's just go ahead, stitch the small pieces for the closer. As you can see, I already folded over. You're going to measure 4 centimeter, then you fold once each side, 1 centimeter inside, the other side 1 centimeter, then you fold it over, iron it. Stitch the two corners. Since I don't want it to be too long, yeah, it's okay. At least we need just small, short, not too long. So now this is what I've done. Right now we're going to iron it, pass it through. The same thing with the lining fabric, but before you go ahead to iron it, just cut the extra edges, all the extra fabric that you don't want. I will do that off camera, then I come back show you. Iron it off camera, then I come back show you guys. As you can see guys, I went ahead and turned the bucket through the small hole we left. Then I iron it in a small piece. So we're going to be cutting these two measurements and cutting it into two. Then I forgot to tell you guys, you also be needing some 2D ring. So now I got my 2D ring. We're going to put the other side with it. Look like something like this, and also same thing with the other side. I would like to put the sewing part inside like this. If you want, you could just go ahead and stitch it straight downward. I'm just going to leave it like that since it's going to go inside the back. So we are done. Let's go over to our back. So now what we are going to do, from the downer part of your lining fabric, you're going to measure like 10 centimeters away from the downer part, then you put a mark. And for the upper part, the same thing, 10 centimeters, you put a mark. And then for the side, what you're going to do, you measure like 11, put a mark, and same thing with the other side, 11 centimeters, then you put a mark. Where you put your mark, let me show you that. This my mark. If you can see, I put 4 marks there. One on top, one downward, and 2 down part. Where I put my mark, that is where I'm going to put my pocket. Okay. Before we do that, just go ahead, stitch your the upper part of your bucket to keep any job. Just stitch it up. The downer part, don't stitch, even the corner, don't stitch it, because we were stitching it when we are actually on the line at the same time. So now we're going to stitch the upper part of the pocket to keep a neat job, but if you don't want it, you just keep it like that. Okay, stitch half centimeter. And done. That's to keep any job, cut the extra thread. As you can see, you just finished stitching it. So let's attach it to our lining fabric. Okay, so now we're going to put some pins, pinning it. Just some few pins to hold it. So now I've just put 2 pins. I'm going to go now stitch it square to here. Let me bring my camera closer so you guys could actually see what I'm doing. From the beginning, I was back stitch. Make sure you put your needle down before lifting up your sewing machine feet. The hole we left from down, since we're stitching it, is going to close. So now we have finished stitching it, the pocket. I'm just removing my pins. As you can see, this is what it looks like inside. Okay, so let's go and show you how to attach the back to the lining. So now guys, what you're going to do, you're going to mark the center of your bag. So I'm just going to do like this. Then I put a mark. This is already a mark, I already did that. You see, this is a mark there. And from there, we are going to be putting our traps. So, before you start, we are going to put our traps. You're going to make sure you put 1 centimeter, the top, leave 1 centimeter on top, okay? With the mark we kept, okay, now so what I did is I went ahead, I measured 10 centimeter from the seams, from the side. Then I put my traps, I put a mark, the same thing, when I had did the same thing. So then you put some pins. Let me just put a smaller pin so I will be able to, it won't bother when I'm sewing. So this is it guys. From the center of your bag, what you're going to do, you go inside, leave 11 centimeter inside for your traps. It's on every side. When you're done, look something like this. So I'll just go and pin the other side of camera, then I come back and show you guys. So but what I forgot to tell you guys, before you do it, you make sure your traps are actually straight. Put it straight, because sometimes when you sew and you didn't really check it, now so you didn't really check it and you notice that one is a little bit looking different from the other side. So now we're going to put the right side of our lining fabric with the right side of our main fabric. This is it. Put some few pins. So now with the middle wheel left, we're going to put these small lining pieces with the D-ring inside for the closure of the back. This is what we're going to do. Going to put it inside. You put your pin, then hold it. Remember we mark a center of the back. That is where we'll put it, the closer of the back. Okay? Put some few pins. To hold it. Do the same thing with the other side. Go in the center that we left, the center that we mark. You put your D-ring, okay? The center. In the center, we put some pin. Just one pin inside. Alright, so we finish putting the closer. We continue with the other side of the lining fabric. Make sure we pin everything straight downward. There. Go ahead. I wanted to do this on the table, but there's too much sun, so you guys wouldn't really see what I'm doing. So I decided to do it on my sewing machine. So now guys, as you can see, we have pinned it. We really went ahead and pinned this. I just put some few pins, but if you want, you can put as much pin as you want. Okay? We pin it right downward, guys. This is what we're going to do. Make sure you also hold the handle, because sometimes like some type of push it. Pin the handles with the lining fabric. So what you're going to do now, you're going to ahead stitch it straight downward, just up, and you do the same thing with the other side. Make sure your D-ring go inside the back. Okay, you need to put pins to hold your straps of your bag. If not, it's gonna look a type. Okay, we're almost done with the back. We're going to go now stitch straight down the both side, leaving these two side open. Okay, okay, let's go to the machine. So now we are at the machine. Let's go ahead stitch it. I just went ahead, I changed the thread on my bobby because it's so wide. So now, since I'm going to be using the other side of the thread, you can go ahead, change it, or not, you just leave it at so 1 centimeter away from the top part. Back stitch. When you go closer to your pin, make sure you move them. When you get where your handles are, you back stitch. Back stitch with your handle. Getting closer to your pins, remove them. I'm just gonna move some few pins. Alright. While sewing, you check if you did not really keep your put something where you arrange it. Back stitch when you get to the end. So as you can see, guys, I went ahead and stitched it down. What you can't really see because I'm using the same thread with the same fabric. Let's go ahead and stitch the other side, okay? Back stitch. When I get closer to the pin, remove them because your needle can get break. Now, what I'm going to do, let me show you what I'm. The same thing with the other side, and we're almost done. Oh, let me just put my thread, it got cut, I don't know why. I've finished fixing my thread, and let's continue. So now we're going to remove some pins and remaining pins inside. Go to the ironing board. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to iron it open, since you can't really see. Iron the seams open, okay? The fabric we're using is a little bit tough with a lot of thread, easy to get loose. When you open the seam, then you iron it, okay? Iron it. You can see the seams were iron open. So now let's go and show you how to put everything together with the lining. So now this is what we're going to do. We're just going to put like this, so you can see the seams together. Match the seam, then put a pin. Pin. Do the same thing with the other side. Match the seam. Matching the seams like this. Put together. Put some few pins, okay? Okay. So now what we're going to do, we are going to stitch it straight downward. But before we do that, we're just going to mark curve our back. Box the under of our back. So we're going to measure 4 centimeters from the downer part. I don't know what I'm already showing you guys. Too much sun, I can't even see what I'm showing. Anyway, just going to measure 4 centimeters. It depends on the size you want it to be. If you want it to be too big, you measure 5 centimeters. 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters. From the downer part, and I drew a line, straight line. Remember, always try to make it straight. So I just went ahead and took a ruler. We're going to make a straight line. I'm just checking if everything, yeah. Let me just do that off camera, then I come back and show you. I've already do this other side, so you can see, guys. So come back and show you how everything goes. So now I just went ahead and I put a mark. That's 5 centimeter triangle. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut it. Cut it for the 5 centimeter, okay? Same thing with the lining fabric. If you want, you can just keep it like measure 6 centimeters. It depends on how you want the under of your bag to look like. So now we're going to stitch it. Stitch it straight down, okay? So now what we're going to do, we're going to stitch the two sides of our back. 1 centimeter away from the side, okay? When you start your back stitch, remember to leave 5 centimeters so that you'll be able to turn it back around. Back stitch, remove your pin, pull your needle down, and lift up your sewing machine head. So now what we're going to do, we're going to open the downer part of our back. So you see, this is a strip. We're going to open it like this, put some pin, then you stitch it. Do the same thing. Open it like this. Just put in some few pins, just 2 pins. The same thing with the main fabric. Make sure it's at the center. So now we're going to go ahead, stitch all the first side of the back that we left open. The beginning back stitch, cut some extras, the extra thread that you don't need. I'll just go ahead, do the other side very fast. So now I'm going to show you guys. This is what it looked like when we finished stitching it. So let me just finish the other side of camera, then I come back to show you guys. So now we have finished already stitching it. We're going to go now through the hole we left, the 5 centimeter hole we left here. We're gonna put our hand inside, pull our back outside, okay? It's a bit to pull. Take your time. The back came out really well, and I'm so excited about it. Okay guys, oh my god, it's so cute. So now what we're going to do, press it up and stitch the small hole we left here, the lining inside. Make sure you double check. So this is what it looked like, guys. Oh my god, let's just go ahead, press it up, then I'll show you the finished look. So now what we're going to do, some people normally they leave it like this. You just go ahead and stitch brown, but I'm going to leave mine like that because I like it like this. Stitch around the head. So this is the finished back, the finished look of the back. It's what it looked like, the closer of the back. Go inside, send this like this inside. Guys, I just hope that you guys love it, and please do not forget to like, and also a little bit of closer. Do not forget to like and also subscribe so you could get notification of this back. Thank you so much guys. See you on my next project. Bye.